So welcome back. Today we are going to discuss about data pre-processing. So before we train any machine learning model, we must prepare the data. So this preparation step is called data pre-processing. So before going on to the subject, I want to give a quick example. So think of it like cooking. So you don't cook vegetables without washing, right? You will wash. You don't use spoiled ingredients. We are not using spoiled ingredients, right? You cut, clean, and organize everything first. That is what we do. We don't use spoiled ones. So data pre-processing is exactly the same for data. So raw data is unwashed vegetables. It may have mistakes, missing values, duplicates, errors, or wrong formats. So machine learning can't learn correctly from such messy data. So what we do is nothing but we clean, fix, transform, and organize the data before giving it to the model. So data pre-processing has four main steps. One is data cleaning, that is nothing but vegetable cleaning. Next, data transformation, data integration, and data reduction. And today we start with the most important one, that is nothing but data pre-processing. So data pre-processing, we will be going through data cleaning. That is, I have given this it as part 1. So data cleaning means fixing the problems in the data, making it correct, making it complete, making it ready for machine learning. So if data is not clean, the model will not learn properly. Just like a student cannot study from a damaged textbook, right? So data cleaning fixes 5 major problems. So first one is nothing but handling missing values. Sometimes some data is blank or empty. So why does it happens? That is the question. So students forgot to fill a form. Let's say Google form is sent to you people and you someone from your class forgot to fill it. Sensors fail to record data. For example, I want today's data, but sensors may fail to record the data. So people skip optional questions, right? Typing mistakes. Sometimes I may type wrongly, or I may write on the board somewhat some spelling mistakes or somewhat. Okay. Poor data collection. This all comes under handling missing value. That is the reason behind missing values. So examples, I have given one example here. If you look into this example, so for first entry, that data is very clear. But for second entry, age is missing. The Sita age is missing. In the third entry, John marks are missing. This we call it as missing values. So how to fix these missing values? So we need to remove the row. If more missing values are there, we need to remove that row or fill the blanks using mean. Okay, mean, that is nothing but average, median, you all know this, right? And we can say most common value, that is nothing but mode. And we can also have a special value, that is nothing but 0. We can fill it, no issues. So this is how we handle the missing values. Now moving on to the outliers. Before going out handling outliers, what is outlier? Outlier is nothing but which is strange or unusual values that don't fit with others. For example, I will go with an example. Most of the students in your class, let us say, they score in between 60 to 80. Okay, if one gets a 5, which is very lister because the class average is in between 60 to 80, but only one gets 5, then this we call it as outlier. This can't be predicted, right? If for example most weights are between 40 to 60, let us say, but one of your fellow mate is 300 kgs, just think of, it is an outlier because it is more than the predicted. So these values are either typing mistakes or extremely unusual. So why outliers are bad in machine learning? They heavily change averages. If the a class average is between 60 to 80, but someone gets 5 marks, then the class average will be decreased, right? If the weights average is 60 to 40 to 60, If someone is 300, then the weight average will be increased. So how to fix them? So remove the strange values. So for example, 300 you remove it, 5 marks you remove it. Okay. So replace with a normal value. So we'll calculate the median of the class and we'll replace this 5 with this 300 with that median. So use some techniques like IQR, Z-score. This will be there in the future classes. Don't worry to detect them. Now one more thing is nothing but removing noise. What is noise? Noise means some random errors or useless variations in the data. So that is what we call it as noise. So a sensor shows wrong temperature, that is nothing but noise. A typo mistake, for example, in this 1500, someone types it as O, big O, instead of 1500, 15,000. That is a mistake, that is nothing but useless variations or useless mistakes done by some other. Shaky or blur images during the recording of something or some videos or etc. Right? Background noise in audio, that all that all we call it as noise. So now how to fix it? So apply filters for audio. Some we will be using some filters for images or audios. Okay, and smooth the data. Okay, correct typing mistakes. Okay, that is how we need to remove the noise. Now moving on to another type, removing the duplicates. Okay, duplicates means same data appears more than once. If you look into the example, the id 10 already has appeared, again the same data is appearing, right? This we call it as duplicates. So they make the model think that one person appeared twice. Okay, that may result has to give some incorrect results. So how to fix it? The main question comes. So remove the duplicate rows. That is what the thing we need to do. Keep only one record. We remove the duplicates. We only keep the one record, actual record. That is how we'll need to do. Now last one is something but fixing incorrect or inconsistent data. Sometimes data is written in different styles or it has mistakes. Okay. If you look into the example, male, this is the same. This is actually correct one. But if you look into the second one, the alphabets are small. If you look into the third one, alphabets are totally capital. And if you look at the fourth type, only M is been represented. This is we call it as inconsistent. And if you look in the second example, same data, different formats. This we call it as inconsistent or incorrect data. So if you look into the third data, so AP, Andhra Pradesh, same meaning but different writing. So how to fix it? So convert everything into single standard format. Okay, we need to convert everything. So correct spelling mistakes. If any spelling mistakes are there, we need to correct them. Map values properly. This is how we need to fix the data. I think this is about data cleaning and the types of data cleaning. Thank you. If you are having any doubt, let me know in the comment section.